Aspect. Part 1. Verbal inflection. An umbrella term for tense, id or s, aspect, have plus n or be plus ing, mood, can, may, must, etc., agreement, person, number, and voice. Viewpoint aspect, grammatical aspect, overt category, be plus bing, progressive aspect, have n, perfect aspect. Lexical aspect or situation type aspect, covered category, lacks explicit morphological markers, semantic interpretation. Lexical aspect, stative, dynamic, telic, atelic, durative, instantaneous. Hugo hates chocolate. Hugo studied all morning. Hugo baked a chocolate cake. Hugo dropped the cake. Hugo coughed. Lexical aspect, states, stative, durative, italic. Hugo hates chocolate. Activities, dynamic, durative, italic. Hugo studied all morning. Accomplishments, dynamic, durative, italic. Hugo baked a chocolate cake. Achievements, dynamic, instantaneous, italic. Hugo dropped the cake. Semifactives, dynamic, instantaneous, italic. Hugo coughed. Sarah bakes a mean chocolate cake. Sarah baked cakes all day, or Sarah baked a chocolate cake. Lexical aspect, an array of constituents and morphemes. The verb itself, verbal inflection, tense and grammatical aspect, the arguments of the verb, subject and objects, adjuncts. Hugo ate a cookie. Hugo ate cookies. Hugo ate 15 cookies in 2 minutes. Hugo ate soup. He shoveled the snow off the street so he could drive away. He shoveled snow all morning. Some definite NPs ambiguous between a plus minus interpretation. Quantity interpretation. So A, John drank the beer in 10 minutes, or John drank the beer for 3 hours and didn't realize it had gone bad. When a swamp dragon exploded, there was dragon everywhere. The citizens should have been spending their night shoveling dragon off the streets. Object to event mapping. Vercule 1972. The nature of the internal argument affects the spectral interpretation of the predicate. Telic predicates, quantized objects. Krivka 1989. Specific quantity. Vercule 1972. Hugo ate a bar of chocolate. Telic predicates, cumulative. Hugo ate chocolate. Krivka 1989. Mapping between mereological part structure of the event and the relevant set of measures pertaining to the object. John ate the apple. John peeled the apple. John read the book. John burned the book. So we have 2 gallons of water or 20 degrees of water. 15 grams of breadcrumbs or 3 miles of breadcrumbs. Next, if Susan ate pizza from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m., is it true that Susan ate pizza from 10:05 to 10:06? If Susan ate a pizza from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m., is it true that Susan ate a pizza from 10:05 to 10:06? Similarity, uncountable things, mass nouns, bare plurals, italic events, some chocolate equal chocolate, a slice difference from a cake. Hugo baked all afternoon, or Hugo baked a chocolate cake. Krivka 1989. Cumulative versus non-cumulative. John was ill from 1 to 2. John coughed from 1 to 2. John ran from 1 to 2. John was ill, coughed, or ran from 2 to 3. John was ill, or coughed, or ran from 1 to 3. Susan read a book in 2 hours. Susan read a book in 3 hours. Susan read a book in 5 hours. Is A plus B equal C? But is a D plus E equal F? Next, italic situation. The subinterval property. A goes to B. Susan read for 5 hours, so Susan read for 3 hours. Bennett and Party 1978. Partivity. E goes to C and D. So John was ill or coughed or ran from 1 to 3. So John was ill, coughed, or ran from 1 to 2. And also John was ill, coughed, ran from 2 to 3. Telecity test. Hugo ate chocolate in 10 minutes or for 10 minutes. Hugo ate a cake in 10 minutes or for 10 minutes.